it looks like a wing. That's definitely a wing to a bug. So there was bugs in the bug. All right, here we go again on another Beetle episode. We're going to hopefully get this engine out today or within 2 days. Hopefully. Everyone says it takes 45 minutes. Let's see how long it takes two guys that have no idea what they're doing to pull one. I did drain the oil, letting that all drain out. Yeah. We're going to show you what we found in there. Yeah, it's pretty gross. So we're going to put back that cover, put the cover back on it. And I don't know, start taking stuff off.
Yeah, just probably make sure all the wiring is whatever
and
disconnected. And
the fuel's disconnected.
Yeah, and I when I looked it up, they said the weight of these is around 200 to 250 pounds. So, and I think we'll probably drop it out the bottom, right?
Yeah, it'll come out the bottom. I've seen it on a video once. I haven't looked anything up. I know there's 4 bolts back there. Yeah. And there's like 4 wires connected. Yeah. But so I'm going to pop that oil cap back on. And I have some little engine stand that someone gave me. So I'm going to see how that works. And hopefully we get this out and see how that rear main seal looks. Yeah. Just getting prepared. Get it out. So we'll get that oil out real quick. There we go. I'm going to wipe this out real quick. I just realized I kind of want to see how dirty. And that's super dirty. So I want to see how dirty our oil is, or if there's anything in it. So I'm going to clear this thing out real quick and start draining. Oh, she's a little chocolatey, which doesn't make sense because there's no coolant. Little drain plug. Oh, it has some gunk on it. Well, don't worry, because it's probably the last time this will have oil in it for quite some time. Oh, yeah, that's a dark oil. That is a chocolate milk oil. Chocolate. Well, we'll let that drain out. There it is. I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. Oh. Ooh. That's gross.
Sludgy.
A little. Put that there. Oh. That screen is supposed to...
There's a washer.
Oh, yeah, they're on the cover. Oh. It was just so gumped up, I wasn't even going to bother pulling them.
I gotcha.
There's supposed to be a screen that pops out. This little guy here. Whoa. There it goes. Oh, that will. This, I don't want to because it's going to be full of crap. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Sludgy.
That's gross. Could be worse. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
a lot of stuff. Nothing metal, though? I don't know. Is that metal? We'll find out. We'll put it up on the...
Yeah.
So far, so good. Maybe pull that plate off, I think, next. You know what I think this is?
Oh, it says 200 to 250 pounds. What's that?
I think it's dead bugs.
No way.
I think it's like cockroach bodies. Because it's like wings or something. I'm assuming.
That's so gross. Is it magnetized?
Yeah, so that's a magnet. And not a lot was actually stuck to that.
Yeah, so that's good.
So that means there's at least, I don't think, metal. Because it would have been more collected around there, and I don't really saw anything.
I mean, unless it's deep in that sludge, but like you said, it
was all kind of on the outside.
Yeah.
It was, but like...
Yeah, it looked like it was all over, but...
Yeah, there wasn't like...
It wasn't a build-up on the...
Maybe a couple pieces, but I think that's a lot of bugs.
Yeah,
just
that's
because
weird.
There's like carcass-looking stuff, like as if there was a. Yeah, that looks like a wing. That's definitely a wing to a bug. So there was bugs
Yeah.
in the bug.
That's why they call it a bug.
That's it. It's the buggiest bug you'll ever be bugged by. That's funny.
That's pretty weird.
There we go. That's our title thumbnail.
Yeah.
Bugs in a bug.
Yeah.
This being so low,
Oh, yeah.
we'll take the mufflers off because we can just lift it up in the air. And we're going to put this grody thing back on. I'm going to start by getting all this exhaust stuff off because it does hang low. And this weird exhaust pipe. And I feel like we can get those off pretty easy. Get those out of the way. And then, since most of the tins are, there's a fuel line, most of the tins are gone, I don't really see anything else. Like, I'm fairly confident you'd be pulling these front tins, the back ones.
Yeah, there's
one that, we have all of them, but they just weren't on there. And that's really it. So, we're going to start working that exhaust. I should have sprayed some with, but I don't look that bad. We're going to spray it with some stuff.
What? PB?
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. PB blaster. Yeah. We're going to blast it.
Yeah, just to make sure it's not.
Loosen up those exhausts, everything. So we're going to lift it up high.
Anything.
Yeah, because I don't want to do much to this engine.
Yeah,
I hope. Also, I'm going to.
So we just put the PB blaster up basically on the bolts. So
yeah,
they have their best chance of not breaking off. Did they look rusty?
The back ones look bad. The front doesn't look too bad.
Oh, okay.
Like it's like the stock exhaust manifold up to that point. So the fronts are different because they kept the heater ducts.
Yeah, of course.
So I think we'll just pull the wheels off too because that'll be easy to get in there.
Yeah.
And there I only put 3 bolts on there. Double nutted. Cool. This one's been double nutted up here. For some reason, there's 2 nuts. And they all are moving.
At once?
Nope, just one at a time. So I got to do, why there's 2 nuts up there, I don't know. I wonder if the threads got damaged and then they used the other nut as a spacer? Yep, that's exactly what they did.
Is it?
Yeah, they did what I would have done. So yeah, they just used the nut as a spacer. Probably because those threads. Oh, because they put too short of a stud in there. Or too long of a stud. So then you have the shoulder of it.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Yeah, let me grab the light so you have some good light. Bright as day.
Let's see if you can.
You go right. Yep, there you go.
There it is. So.
Too long of a stud.
Shoulder there has no thread.
Yeah, it needs to be a
so
shorter
that's why
stud.
There's 2 nuts on there.
No.
This one.
Fine. Looks good.
This one's fine.
Yeah, so we're going to be putting some new studs on there.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
That's not too bad. And with it being out, it'll be a lot easier. Ouch. And from our first or second videos out there, someone had commented to take the wheels off. They were right. This is easier.
Right. Way easier.
But also these don't weigh doubled what those Baja tires and wheels weigh. And it doesn't have any of this. Yeah. So
it's easier to access.
It actually isn't too bad. All right, let's jump to the other side. Cool.
So we're on the other side.
And it's also in moving.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Shape for what I thought was going to not be as good, but it's working.
Yeah.
Because I think if anyone's noticed, that definitely is the stock here, and then they added that.
Yeah.
And I've been looking online. I think we might just end up keeping this and building an exhaust that comes out. Anyways, I've looked up some designs, and
it is tight there, but I bet if you
we'll do like a 90. I think I have an idea.
Full 90.
That's way in the future.
So we're seeing if we can get the top one's actually kind of difficult to get to. So we're gonna see if we can.
That was pointless.
Squeeze in.
Oh, it's all that heating duct. Nice.
Yeah, the weird angle it looks like.
So on the back side, the valve for the heater is right here where I need to. Yeah. so you can't get a straight shot at it.
Gotcha.
But now looking, I think we're gonna have to do.
I think people want to watch this whole thing.
No, yeah, just stay with us while I take 20 minutes to take one nut off. So we got the back ones done. We're gonna get the front ones. My plan, I'll show you. So these design that goes up into here. Yeah, let me see real quick.
Yeah.
So that bolts there, and this is for this weird exhaust. But see these little slip joints here. So there's your stock muffler or stock header thing for the back. So we undid these. So this will slip out, this will come out, and then these can pop off. So technically this needs to come out first before the back ones. But we also want to make sure the back ones could move because they were the most rusted out of anything else here. I don't know how rusted that's going to be, but this should just pull out. Should. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Coming right out.
There it goes.
Gaskets.
That wasn't even really doing anything.
Just a little bit, I guess.
Cool. So there's the part one. Put that to the side. Now these should just slide back and out with the heater ducts still in them, which is cool.
Boom.
There's our other one with the cover. Sweet. I think we'll just end up reusing them.
Yeah.
I think we'll put the heater.
If we can get
back
the heater
in.
going with whatever, we might as well, you know?
Yeah, I don't think it'll hurt. All right, what's next? I'm gonna lift it up a little so we can see under, get a better idea. That's all transmission. There should be, there's right back here. Right there.
That's one.
I bet that bolt that's supposed to hold the starter is the third one. And then there's one up in here in this crummy stuff. So let's try to get that top one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty positive that's it. And then we can loosen up these two, wherever I touched them at. Right here, this one and this one. And then once we get those loose, we'll bring it down and then kind of shimmy it out.
Yeah.
And if that's it, then that's easy. Yeah, I'm pretty positive the one that holds the starter is also an engine bolt.
An engine mount bolt?
Uh-huh. It's not even like tight in there. I mean, it was tight, but it wasn't like
Wedged.
whatever, yeah. All right, well, that one is, I guess, kind of out. It just hits the clutch. Okay, we'll just leave it. And then those are a lot bigger. And I'm assuming that's it.
17?
Yeah, that's the size. But there's so much
Gunk.
There's spider webs.
Should we blast it? Do you think it needs it?
I think enough grime is in it that I don't think we need to.
All right, so we got the bolts off. I should say.
No, we got one left, but the engine is already
Should we get the transmission stand?
coming off. No, I'm going to just get this a little more loose, and then we'll lower it.
Okay. We do have this VW
So we're just going to
engine.
pull it and then set it on there.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get this one down to a couple threads and lower the whole thing.
Those are just nuts on a stud, too, right?
Uh-huh.
So we lowered it down. We have the stand there. He's just sort of getting out
The last nut.
the last nut. And then we're going to scooch it on back.
So nothing is
A little bit.
bolted to it. Should be. So then you want to bring it down.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to have Daniel. He's going to keep lowering it just a little. Keep going. Keep going.
Front wheels are on the ground.
Okay, that should be good. Are we assuming that the box part goes in the front or the back? I can't remember.
I think the box
goes in the open.
Yeah.
Like in the front, whatever.
Yeah.
Like this. Okay, so yeah, bring it down. Keep going. Keep coming. Stop.
You can go up a little bit. It's coming. There it is. Let me get this guy just so people can see.
Yeah, if you want to go up.
So just so you can see back there.
It's out.
It's out. It's on the thing there.
Kind of.
And you said you want me just to lift
Yeah,
it a
start
little
going up. Stop. All right, go all the way up. You're good. It's out. It's done. Got it. There we go. It just was stuck just in the back there. Keep going.
Make sure nothing's gonna pull it off.
Nope, it's cleared. All the 4 wires. And there's the Volkswagen engine.
Yeah. Wow.
So that took us...
Even without it being a Baja, it's still super easy.
Oh, it took us less than an hour.
That's what's filming.
That's with filming it.
Yeah.
So...
We could have got that out if we weren't filming and...
A lot quicker. Well, there we go.
Even with the non-Baja.
Yeah, even with everything. Keep going. We'll just go all the way up.
Just go all the way up.
So we could see all that gunk in there. Like, that doesn't feel too bad. Everything. So now the big question is...
Yeah, where that oil was coming from, though.
We're going to...
This doesn't look...
Pull it out here and look. Ugh. Yeah, I think we're going to have to pull this clutch off and see, because there's no oil really on there, which isn't bad. And that flywheel looks okay. Yeah. It's a little warm, but I think it'll work.
Right down there.
Okay. And then I found a nut and a razor blade. I don't know if that was from us or not.
What would we use the razor blade?
I don't remember. Okay. It wasn't rusted. So there's our studs that took a little bit of metal with them. That was it. That's it. It's out. We're going to pull this clutch off, find out how bad that leak is, because that's...
Yeah, because that would be behind it.
Yeah. These bolts look new-ish. Yeah. Pressure plate. Those are goofy looking pressure plates.
I know.
It's not terrible. It looks like because that gunk that got in there is all stuck to it. And I know we have a new clutch somewhere, so I'm not that concerned about saving it, but
yeah,
we might. And
there's the leak.
Yeah, you can see this is just full of oil.
Yeah, which was probably when we were test riding it, when you were giving it more throttle, why it wasn't going any faster. It was just slipping in there. That's
exactly it. And it looks like someone's been in here. There's some gouge marks on the flywheel, so that's not bad. Not on the clutch
plate.
Still, on the surface. So I don't know. I remember there has to be a tool for this, and I'm going to look. I think we have it somewhere, because it has to hold the flywheel and that, and then you just break it. So let's go. We're going to look for it. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere around here. All right, so we found the tool, which was awesome. I don't know what you do with this one. I know this is to stop this from moving. This piece sticks over that giant nut, and we're going to just use leverage on here to turn it, and this is going to keep this from turning and all that.
So then it just
turns around. Yeah, the whole bolt
works.
Let me just push that back. I'm going to try the cheating. I'm going to try to stick this on there and see, but I think we're going to have to get a wrench. Yeah. No. All right, so we're going to figure out a good thing to put on there to
Does it have a pin?
turn.
I think that's how it doesn't go.
So yeah, we're gonna sort out this, but
Yeah,
that's how it
that's
works. So then we're gonna turn here. Okay, so we've got this thing set up. I think there's supposed to be a little clip, but that's not there, so I just put a zip tie in there.
Yeah, it's just to
Keep
prevent
it.
it from.
And then all you do, oh, wow, look at that. That's it. And then you, oh, we're hitting this. I was like, it's not going. I'm a freaking idiot. It was hitting.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't want to do that.
Definitely don't do that. Should we start it more towards the top?
That's what I do. So like when we're loosening.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that way. That's fun. This is cool. This is probably the easiest crank nut thing I've ever had to take off. Look,
Almost too easy.
it is. Do, 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 do. It's really satisfying.
Yeah. Satisfying to watch. Yeah, and there it is.
Is it a bolt?
It's like a,
Oh. Like I said, I've never done this.
yeah, I've never taken one of those off.
Yeah, so it's I mean, that's for the guide for the transmission.
Yeah.
That's smart. So there's no real, I mean, it's also the bushing. So, I mean, this would be something that I'd want to replace, because then that means for anybody that's not into bugs watching this is kind of cool, some German engineering, because this is holding everything together. And instead of using like a guide bearing or anything for the shaft of the transmission, it rides inside this nut bolt, and it's all in one. Because usually you have to pop out those little guide bearing, whatever it's called, to replace them. But that's all. It's really cool. These things are cool. The more you dig into them, like, the cooler it gets, because it's so different from anything else. But it's smart. Like, I would never have thought of that, and that's it.
Yeah. Easy.
Now, if you didn't have that tool, I bet you could get a big enough socket on there and have somebody wedge a breaker bar right there, and be careful not to break it. But I bet you could get it loose. But that was just,
it wasn't like
so easy.
It wasn't like obscenely tight on there.
No. And I mean, you're also using a torque multiplier. So it's taking this turn and making it this big. It's science and stuff, but science and stuff. So who knows? But that was cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't know. I was super satisfying.
Sure. Yeah.
Now we just got to take it off, and I don't know if it's just tap it off. If we can just wiggle it. Yeah, we can just wiggle it. Now we're going to see. Oh, let's find out.
How heavy is it?
Oh, it's so heavy. It's
rust.
That's just some surface rust.
That's not bad.
That part doesn't look terrible. And holy crap, that's really it. We don't want to damage that. So then you have your pins, your crankshaft, and this is what is leaking.
Oh yeah, you can just see it. Look at that.
Look, whoever put this in
just
did a shoddy job.
Marred it all up.
Oh man.
You dumped all the oil too, right?
I did. Oh, that's cool.
What's that?
Somebody JB welded that.
Oh. You be.
That wasn't in there. So there's our mystery. Is that a hole? This is, they rebuilt it and it didn't seal up right, so they probably JB welded over it. I wonder if there's nothing behind here. There's holes or something. But this engine ran, we drove, everything. Yeah, it leaked a lot of oil, but I'm guessing that's exactly why they parked it.
Yeah.
Is they put this in, started it up, and it dumped that much oil right out right at the beginning, and they're like, great. And they didn't want to put it back together. We don't have any way of testing it without putting it on the car. So unfortunately, if we fix this, we think that's the only thing leaking, and whatever this JB weld actually holds up, cool. But if not, then we have to pull it all back out, fix this. So I don't know.
The good news is if we just do the seal and it's still leaking, to me it doesn't look like those JB Weld whatevers are leaking anything. It definitely looks like it's coming from that.
Yeah, for how bad that seal is.
And it's so chewed up.
Yeah, that we're hoping you're thinking.
Well, I'm saying if we just do the seal right and then we put it back in. The good news is it takes 2 seconds to get the engine back out.
This is true.
We do have to do something major. To me, it's like we'll do a little more research, but it's more of a calculated, I guess, risk, right?
Yeah. No, you're very right.
Maybe we'll do a little bit of research on why someone would JB weld.
Yeah, are there holes or something?
Is it like something that seals like an oil thing, or is it just like?
And I don't want to.
Yeah, I just don't see why you would want to do that.
Here, I'm gonna pop this out real quick.
Pop it.
It's almost out, and the shims in there. We don't want to lose those. I don't have my little puller. I had it almost all the way out.
I mean, it looks to be kind of new. And like you said, I think they just kind of...
It's definitely soft. Woo! Don't shims. I didn't know they shimmed, but I mean, that makes sense. So we're going to put those back in.
Yeah, there's 3.
So 3 of them. And 4 shims. It looks like there was... Yeah, that was coming off anyways. Well, it looks like whatever that is, they didn't want it to fall out. So we will put JB Weld on that. But it looks like a little pin.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is definitely not just looking for comments, but people that know what they're doing. Why? What is going on?
Yeah, what is that?
We're going to do a lot of research, but
yeah,
let me know. You can even message. I don't care because I'm curious. Let's just get this one off. What is going on back here? Like Daniel said, I'm with him on that. This is what's leaking because if you look,
it's so chewed.
Look at this right here. Well, all around is chewed up, and then you get to this point right there. That was in there like that.
Yeah.
So that's not sealing anything. So yeah, that is garbage. We'll make sure we put that in nice. Definitely come in here and clean up this.
Yeah.
This casting and these gouges in here. Basically, we're not going to touch this JB Weld.
Yeah.
We're going to leave that alone and focus on getting the rear main seal in there properly soon. But it's not our priority quite yet.
Yeah.
Because, well, we can't, unfortunately, we don't have like a test stand or something to try it out on. And we got to get the body off and fix the pan. Then get this addressed, so I'm hoping we're good. We'll find out. Okay, so I'm standing where the engine was, and as you saw, the engine's out. And as you saw, we found the rear main seal damaged.
Chewed up.
And some JB Weld. So please let us know in the comments what's going on with that. I believe it's 36 horsepower. Obviously, the rear main seal is damaged, but what is the JB Weld really for? We kind of looked it up, thinking the camshaft thing is leaking cap.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
We don't know.
We don't want to dig too far in the engine, but that's done. We got the engine out. So next, we're going to be pulling the body off the pan. So this is all really big things happening, but they're also really easy. I mean, pulling the engine took nothing. The pan, we tested a bolt or 2. They started coming out just fine. So we're going to have to come up with a clever way to roll the body around when we pull the pan out. Because once the pan's out, then it's full on, tear it down. We're getting all new bushing, everything. So that's going to be the big one. And then the body, we'll get to.
Yeah.
This is just going to have to sit outside and wait. So that'll do it. This was a kind of quicker, who knows, episode.
You never know.
We pulled the engine. Super easy on these.
Yeah, I mean, you could, I mean, we were filming and it was less than an hour. I feel like if we weren't filming, we would have had that out in 20 minutes tops.
Yeah, easily. Yeah, so
super easy.
We didn't have all the stuff on there,
yeah,
but you know, you got the gist of it and we were able to get it out quickly. So there you go. Engine's gone. Moving on to the next steps. And everyone, man, we hit 1,000 like a week ago. Officially, we are into the thousands. We appreciate everybody, you know, coming here every week, watching our episodes, subscribing and liking them.
Telling your friends.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. Except for the 7 people that disliked the first barn find bug video. I don't know why you would dislike that.
It's a weird thing.
I want to talk to you, but yeah, there were 7 out of 200 people. You disliked it. I don't know why. So thanks for watching. Thanks for the 1,000. That means we're just moving forward. It's a big milestone in YouTube stuff, essentially. So we appreciate it.
And if you haven't already, we have a second channel that's dedicated to motorcycle stuff. We're starting to put content up. We've been recording a ton. A couple of cool pieces of content up now. So if you dig motorcycle stuff, we're kind of doing the gamut. We're doing dirt bike stuff, vintage stuff, gear reviews, whatever. Like, and then also let us know what you'd want to see on that channel. But subscribe to it.
Yeah.
Speed Shak Motor Department. We'll see you in the next video.
And it was cool to be here.